everyone, welcome to the show. I have very dry, sensitive, and itchy skin, and finding products that work for me is a real challenge because most products have perfume in it, and perfume dries out the skin. I'm hoping today's guest can help me with this issue. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ina Hart. Ina,
hi.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for having me. It's a delight.
Before we talk about skincare products, I just want to get a little bit of background information, if you don't mind.
Sure.
I read your bio, and it says you're from Newfoundland originally.
Yes, I am.
So you came out this way at the age of 19?
That's correct.
Like, did you have any plans? Like, what happened? How did you do it?
We grew up in a very small church community, obviously, and the headquarters is in Portland, Oregon. And so we'd go there to camp meetings. And my mom sent me the first time when I was 15. And then when just after I turned 19, I went myself. And I met a family from Vancouver there. And they owned a business in Vancouver. And they offered me a home and a job.
Wow.
And so that's how I came here.
So that must have been quite a shock, though, right?
I think I lived my first year here in absolutely a fog.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, you come from 500 population to millions.
Right.
And it's a large, large change. Yeah.
So now you have a family, you're married, and you have a family.
We have 5 children, all married, and we have 8 grandchildren. We live in Chilliwack, and most of our children live here in Chilliwack as well.
Now let's change the subject and get into your skincare business, skincare products. Okay, how did that come about?
That came about because over the past few years, I've been having real difficulties with fragrances, artificial fragrances, perfumes, chemicals.
Oh, okay, because you really have to read labels, right?
Absolutely.
Because when product has alcohol in it, I mean, so many of them do.
I use a thing called propanthenol. It's hard to say that. And it's naturally derived from coconut. It has the same properties as the propylene glycol.
Wow. Okay, so let's talk about now some of your products themselves, okay? So what are these things that you have right here?
These are lip balms, and I make these with 3 ingredients, with shea butter, coconut butter, actually 4, and beeswax and vitamin E. And they're thick, and they don't melt as well. That's a black raspberry one. And because of the amount of beeswax I put in them, they are firmer, and so they don't give that waxy feel on the lips.
Okay. And it smells nice too. Well, we're going to take a quick break, but then we'll get back to your products. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this break.
I wanna know all about you, your life's a story.
Tales from the Quarantine with Nancy Cigar.
Well, we're back, and I'm with Ina Hart, and we're talking about some of her products that she's brought and going to explain what the things you have here. Okay. So, I don't know where to start. There's so many wonderful products here.
This one is a hand and body lotion. This one is my go-to all the time. It's honey and almond.
Ooh, that's an interesting combination. Oh my gosh.
And you see how thick it is?
Yeah.
It's like, so very little goes a long way on that.
So this was the same one, just your test.
Just a tester. This one is cedar wood and citrus.
Oh my goodness. I have to smell these things. Hope you
No,
don't mind.
absolutely.
Smells good. All right. What else do you have?
I do a full line of products. These ones are face creams, face and night cream, right here. And I brought a tester. This is the day cream. It looks yellow. That's because it's made with carrot tissue oil.
Carrot tissue oil.
So you take the carrots and you shred them and you infuse them in an oil. And carrot tissue is loaded with all of the vitamins A, B, C, D, and E. And most people tell me that that just feels like silk on their skin.
It is very soft.
Yeah.
Wow, very nice. Excellent. Now I see you have some soaps as well.
I do. I make what's called cold process soaps. This one is made with actual silk.
How do you, okay, that is confusing to me. How do you make a soap with silk?
Silk, silk you can get in a very fine powder. You can use it in, I use it in shampoos, I use it in different hand lotions because it's so wonderful for the skin.
So you must have done a lot of research in order to come up with these products, right?
There is a huge amount of research that goes into product.
I was just looking at this, and when you look at it, it looks like there's rocks in there. Like that's what it made me think of when I saw it. I don't know if you can see that.
No.
So I just want to open it up, just because.
That is a sample box. I call it my sampler box of soap. This one is a cinnamon soap. Cinnamon, if my research is correct, will is great for campers, and I actually had a couple of people at a booth one time fighting over the last cinnamon bars I had, a gentleman and another family, because they both camp and they know how wonderful cinnamon is to repel insects.
I didn't know that.
It is actually 40% better than citronella. That's the kind of research that goes into things, is what benefit is there into the particular things you're doing.
Right.
These are shampoo bars.
Oh, nice.
And the one I'm formulating currently is for silver blonde hair.
Right.
That will help with the yellowness that happens in gray hair.
I love that. That is so interesting. Okay, so you have now liquid shampoo as well as the soap
I have
shampoo?
liquid shampoos and conditioners, as well as the hard, that's a conditioning bar. These shampoo bars are great for people who are traveling because you can't carry much liquid on a plane
That's
anymore.
True.
And
this is so awesome.
Then I have these little bags that we put them in, hang them in the shower, so that they don't go all gummy, as most soaps you put in the
Yes.
shower, or in a dish with the water, they become all soft and goopy, right?
Right, yeah.
And so this allows the soap or the shampoo bars to stay dry. And so that shampoo bar for a person with our length of hair will last about 6 months.
That's really good. So is there anything else that we haven't talked about?
Yes, there's a few more items. There are deodorants. These seem to always be my top seller. And they are deodorants, not antiperspirants. A deodorant is just made with oils, butters, arrowroot powder to absorb sweat. I don't use baking soda because a lot of people are sensitive to baking soda, even though it's 100% natural. And so I use arrowroot powder or Catalan clay, which is why this is a little bit darker.
Now, if somebody wanted to buy your products, can they order them online? Or?
Yes, they can. I have a website, and I also have a Facebook page.
Again, unless we have anything else to talk about, I think we're just about out of time here.
Okay, there's just one more. This is hand soap, and I make these more geared to children.
Right.
And this one is Fruit Loop.
Oh, wouldn't they want to drink it? It
Yeah.
smells so good.
I sent these back home to Newfoundland.
Yes.
Because people ordered them.
Yes.
And I had a lady come back to me and she telling me how her son was ADHD.
Yeah.
And she can never get him to wash her hands because he doesn't like to smell like soap.
Right.
She bought the Fruit Loop. He wanted a bowl of Fruit Loop cereal after. He was so thrilled to wash his hands, and she was so happy.
Oh my God, that is so cool.
yeah.
Well, this has been so interesting. So I appreciate you coming on, and I appreciate you bringing all your products so we can check them out and talk about them. Thanks again for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for watching. Hope to see you next time. In the meantime, peace out.